welcome to Newlands. I was just gonna start a little let's play on it and see how we go. So I've done my first look video on it. I've done it a little bit different obviously than maybe you guys are used to, but yeah, I thought that was probably the best way to do it. Okay, so we end up being at the shop. Okay, as you can see, we start at the shop, but we do own field number 1, and it's growing. Okay, so as far as it's concerned, okay, no fertilization at all by the looks of it. So first thing we're gonna do is buy land number 1, right? That's the only thing we can afford. So buy this whole block. That way we can start extending a little bit straight up, and you know, gives us a little bit of you know, leeway to do a bit more. Secondly, how much money we got? We got $100,000 left, and that's the wrong screen. Secondly, what we need to look into is trying to think. What do we need? A sprayer, maybe. Do I have something that's, wow, that's 26,000. That's pricey. So that's 10,000, 5 meters. So maybe something like this. That's does fertilizing and herbicide. So do we want to lease it? Let's have a think about it. So you got 5 meters here, but with the, we buy the John Deere. I think John Deere also. Okay, so we've got this one for lime, 6 meters, only 6 meters, lime and fertilizer. So it's not a great amount of power required. Okay, this one's just starting to get a bit more pricey. Okay, so that might end up being the very thing that we do buy. Manure spreader, we do have a few options, but you know, that's not really an option right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna list this for now. You know what, just buy it. We're gonna need it, and then we can sell it back. And let's have a look at a small tractor. We do need a secondary tractor that we can just do use it for stuff like spreading fertilizer and things along those nature. So do we want something like this? No, I think I've overused that one. How many horsepower is that? What? It's got a 10,000 liter capacity. I don't know what for, but it does have a 10,000 liter capacity. So this one is, again, I have used it quite a bit. I do like it, so not that I don't like I like it just like that. So I don't know. Let's do anything better. I can use something a little bit different. These ones, they're alright, but I'm not really a fan, to be honest. It's a bit pricey. 52,000. Let's have a look in the medium. Do we have anything that is a little bit more, you know, better price, if I can say that? So we got John Deere's around the 80,000. We got this one's around the 60,000, 125. Okay, so we're then jumping into, okay, so that's not gonna work. So no way that we would have a, I've not changed prices, as you can clearly see, but I'm just seeing if there's by any chance. So small tractor it is. This sounds good as far as square meters, I was going to say, horsepower is concerned, but again, it is something that we've used quite a bit. 50,000, 50,000. See, the bad thing about this is the horsepower. You don't really get... I am aware that, you know, but it's just the horsepower is just ridiculous. And so is this one. Don't know why I'm still keeping it 22 horsepower. So we got something like this for 60,000. With 95 horsepower, 100 horsepower. You know what? Sadly, it's gonna have to be this one with 75 horsepower. But let's get rid of all of these, because I definitely don't want that. And I don't want narrow tires, I want wide plus weights. Why not? Design, don't even know what that does. So, I don't know, I kind of want something different. Gear shift sound, standard sound. So let's have a look at this. Okay, we'll set up narrow tires, TM 800. No, I don't like those. TM 800, TM. No, I don't like those. No, I don't like those. No, I don't like them. Okay, so they're gonna be it. 143, but that takes it up to 70,000, which I don't want to spend the money right now. I always like this black. Okay, so front loaded, no. So we're gonna buy this one for two reasons. One, that we got a front. We can then purchase our lime spreader from over here. Okay, so yeah, that will do. So we got our combine, we got our Voltron, and we've got our two implements over here. And look, it's a decent tractor, and it goes with our do we have a PTO? Yes, we do. It goes with our Valtra tractor. So okay, so you know what I should have done is should have looked at the capacity of my implements that I just bought. So this one capacity is 400. Wow, and that capacity is 400. Okay, so I need to buy. No, I don't need liquid fertilizer. Wow, this is 2,000. So I'll have to get one and just come back for it or bring it back or something. Okay, that's lime. Wow, that's good. 19,000 liters for 53. Definitely want to buy one of those. I'm not quite sure if we need. Where's my don't worry about it. Forgot that I was in the wrong place. Seed solid fertilizer. 0 capacity. Big bag filled with fertilizer. It's got no capacity, so 3,000. Okay, so I don't know what's happening here. Not that I need to worry about these. I should have done. Okay, so it took lime. Now well. Lime it is, if that's what it took. That's what we're gonna. So what do we got? So we're gonna go to the front. Okay. Now I have not driven from here to my field, so let's have a look. How do we get to our field? Alright, there is two ways. We can go up here. This way. And keep going, keep going, keep going until we get to there. And then, okay, so let's see if I remember this. How's the in-cab view? Yeah, that's not too bad. Speed is good. I'll do the third person. It gives you a little bit more of a view as far as the map is concerned. Now, this is a map that doesn't have fields. You get one field, as you have hopefully already seen in my first look video. And yeah, what you're supposed to do is make your own fields. And that's what we're hopefully gonna do, is have the ability to make our own fields. Now, that's one of the reasons why I bought that first block of land. And that way we can extend a little bit in that area. Maybe put some animals down or extend our field a little bit. We'll see what happens. I haven't actually really got into it at all, so I'm not quite sure where we're at. Okay, so we got quite a bit to go yet. But I like the fact that the thing that this is different from No Man's Land, and don't get me wrong, I love No Man's Land. But the thing that makes this a little bit different is the fact that it's first of all so hilly, but the most important is the roads that are already there. Well, as you all know that have played No Man's Land, the roads are not there on No Man's Land. They're kind of there, but they're not really there. Oh, struggling to go up the hill. Oh, so we're gonna need to be very mindful of that when we come across with. Do I want to go this way? Let's go this way. I haven't been out this way, so let's go this way. And we'll chuck a left first option we get. Yeah, so as you can see, it's fairly, I like the design of it. So we'll go this way. You know, it's fairly bushy and it's got a lot of bushes, which looks exactly what a block of land would look like that has been neglected, which is, I believe, what the designer of the map, I should look up who designed this map. After all, I downloaded the map, I should have checked to see, hey, who is the maker of this map? But I didn't look, so not much I can do there. I'm trying to figure out which one I should do first, the lime or the... Yeah, I'm going to put the... Oh, I didn't turn off crop destruction. And I didn't do this either. Okay, automatic, no. Normal, no. And I'm not the type of guy that likes to apply the crop destruction. So... put it on working first. I want to see if it's actually doing anything. Yes, it is. So yes, we are fertilizing the land. So how much would we be able to? Not much. So that's our yard. So the only way that we can extend is kind of up here. One thing I didn't realize is that I'm going to need some sort of a truck of something. Wheels, off-road, no, that's better. Custom rims, design number 2. Wow, we do have a decent design. Main color, design color. I don't know what color. No, that doesn't look good. No, that doesn't look good. What about this? No, that doesn't really look good. So what do we have? John Deere. No, definitely not. No. Let's have a look at some sort of white. No, not really. I don't know. We'll stick to this for now, eh? I'll let him do his work. I'm not quite sure if I can fit any of this in there. Okay, so well. Okay, can we put it on top? Whoa. Let's have a look. Definitely coping with it so far. Now I do understand this is not really ideal. You know what? While we're here, let's look for a trailer. Do we have anything that's at a decent price that we can afford? Okay. Okay, so the only one that we can afford is this one, but this one, the sad thing is that it has a capacity. We can buy it like that, and let's see what happens. Okay, that's... No, it's not what I wanted to do. Do this. let's see if we can buy ourselves a herbicide tank. Herbicide for our weeds that are gonna start growing really soon. Alright. Looks a little bit more realistic. Do we have lights on the trailer? No, we don't. But still looks a little bit more realistic than what I did before. So, we're off. Okay, the person sits a bit low, but anyway, we will be driving more like this then. We have a horn. Man, the speed is good. Whoa! Oh, that's too much realism there. But the speed is good even with all this weight. We'll see how we go when we go up the hill over there. And hopefully everything will be alright. I think we better slow down a little bit. I don't think we can. This is the first time I've seen a truck on this map. Yeah, that's a nice looking tiny truck. So this ute definitely has a decent amount of torque. Doesn't seem to be struggling at all going up that hill. On the contrary, to slam on the brakes. So very nice ute. I've used it on some of my previous maps, and I think I enjoy. It's actually a good looking ute. The price is a bit low, but not that I'm complaining that the price is low, but yeah. So we're gonna take this into our yard. It's just funny, how do we get to our yard? Well, there is a road, so we're using the wrong entry points into our yard. There's the road. So we'll need to remember that for next time. Okay, so obviously I think they're called toots or whatever they're called. They don't matter if they stay outside. But obviously our bag of what did I buy? Fertilizer. I should have bought some seed, but that's okay. Not a problem. I actually don't know where I want to put them. I'm just kind of doing up and, going forward and reverse. So we'll just flop them in here for now. Okay. And we'll get rid of that. Actually, no, we won't. Okay, so we've got the seeder. Not that we're gonna need the seeder anymore for now. So this is 50% fertilized. It's wheat. Wheat's 0%, so that's fine. Where is our tractor stopped at? It's right there, hiding in the bush. I wonder what is he doing over there. Has he done a good job? Yes, he has. So again, I'm trying to think how you could. Let's have a look at our land over here and see what could you do with the land as it sits right now. Alright, well, we could kind of make another field over here. We've got a couple of trees that we would need to get rid of, but that's not that big of a deal. Oh. Okay, what's it dropping off? The wrong thing. Now, I'm not a big fan of these plows, as anyone that has seen my few videos that I've done is very much aware. So let's have a look. What plows do we have that are square? So that's 2 meters. That's a bit too... Okay, that's way too big. 180 horsepower. I don't think we have the tractor power for that. 100 horsepower. How much power does our tractor have? Well, we got 201, so 180 horsepower is plenty, especially on a straight land like we have. So this one, oh, it's too expensive. We can't afford that. That's 2 meters. That's not enough. Not enough. So we got this one, 180 horsepower for 10 grand. That's a good price. And it's 6 meters. Or 10 grand, we got a 4 meter. So this one it is. And we have... I'm trying to think. I think this is more like the blue that we have. So let's go and sell this off. Trying to see where our road is, and that way we can get straight there to the road instead of. And where do we go here? Yep, straight there and right. Okay, so yeah, took the plow back, sold it, and drove it back to our farm. I didn't think that you guys wanted to sit around watching me drive back to the field. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a field over here, even though we do have a few trees in the way. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and sort of just create the field, and then we'll worry about the trees a little bit later and the exact dimensions of our field and all that sort of stuff. We'll worry about that a tiny little bit later. Like, obviously we will do our best to try and get as close as we can to the buildings and to the roads and all that sort of stuff. So, because after all, we are just starting out, so we do need to have as you know, our fields as big as possible. All right, thank you very much for taking the time to watch my video on this new map. I will do updates on this map as we go along, as long as the other two maps that we're playing and the hops farm that I do every now and then. Yeah, I'm gonna obviously fix up this field in the next episode, where I'll probably borrow some money and buy the field next to it so I can fix up those little mistakes at the other side over there on top of the screen. So I'll probably do that, or something to that effect. Thank you very much. You be kind to each other. God bless you. Bye bye.